Well, hello everyone. It's Catherine, your inner garden health coach, helping you generate energy, mental clarity, and inner peace on a daily basis so that you can have the courage to be truly who you are and advance your projects, your passions, and spend time with your favorite people. Today, I want to talk to you about freedom and happiness. Isn't that what we all want? To be free and happy. I don't know, that's what I want. And recently, I was attending a conference with my health coaching tribe in San Diego. And the theme was daring to be free. So I was like, yeah, this is so on point. So what I have to talk to you about tonight is really important stuff that I've been drawing from all different sources, recent readings, this conference, and just kind of inner aha moments. So freedom is experienced when you align your your inner building blocks of self-love and acceptance, right? So it's asking yourself, where is it that you're not loving yourself? And sometimes it's not easy to see. So it's easier maybe to look at where are the areas where you're judging yourself, where you're shoulding all over yourself. I should know this. I should have done this. I should be like this. I should not be like what I am, right? Where is it that you're judging yourself and creating your own inner jail of not accepting and not loving yourself, right? So freedom starts with the inner block of loving yourself, self-love, acceptance of who you are, what you're doing, what you're going through at that moment, knowing that this is exactly where you need to be. To that, so this is the inner blocks. Adding to that is the outer blocks of healthy boundaries to protect your time, your vitality, your energy, right? So where is it that, and I see that all the times with my clients, where is it that you're saying yes, let's say to people or through circumstances or situation, but in your heart it was really saying no, and you're not respecting yourself from that, right? So where is it that you're not holding healthy boundaries where people can step all over you? And you know what I'm talking about. You know who these people are, and you know that you're enabling them also. This is a huge energy leak, by the way, not being able to maintain boundaries. I know what I'm talking about because this is an area that I've been working on for a long time. So that's why I want to teach you guys this, because it's so important. So freedom is experienced when you got inner self-love and acceptance, the inner blocks, align with the outer blocks of healthy boundaries, where you're protecting your time, your vitality, and people they know where to stand, right? It's about respect, really, right? So when those two things are in alignment, in coherence, that's when you experience freedom. So I want to take this further with you, just because I like to think that way. And I think some people like to think like that with me. Hey, Carrie. Oh, it's good to see you. So here's a golden rule that we've heard in so many places for, so long. It's do not do unto others what you wouldn't want done to you, right? And this makes sense, right? We wouldn't want to be judged by others. In fact, this is one of the biggest fear or energy leak, is the fear that other people are going to judge you, right? It's that fear of judgment. It's that, what are they going to perceive? What are they going to think of me, right? It's that fear of judgment, which is a huge energy leak. So asking yourself, are you quick to judge other people, right? Are you living by that golden rule? Do not do unto others what you wouldn't want done to you. So where can we build more self-love and acceptance in ourselves, but also to others? We don't know what other people are going through, right? In the 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, I love this book, by the way. If you haven't read it, it's a must. The 4 Toltec Agreements. He says 4 things. One of them is don't take anything personally. And that means that anything that anyone does to you or in life is not because of you, it's because of them, right? So what if we could build compassion in knowing that whatever this person is going through is making them act this way, and instead of judging them, bringing them love and acceptance, and maybe being a vessel for them to be able to transcend that, right? So where can we bring more love and acceptance of each other? By bringing curiosity in. I tell my clients all the time, let's replace judgment by curiosity. So no more judgment. Judgment can get out the door, and bring in curiosity of being like, I'm curious. What is it? What is happening in this person's life that is driving their behavior, right? So compassion and love. Don't do unto others what you wouldn't want to be done unto you. So where can we bring more love, acceptance, and compassion? Because what you do to others then will be reflected in the up-leveling of this golden rule, which is, and this is so good. So how can we up-level this golden rule is, don't do unto yourself what you wouldn't do unto others, right? Would you tell others all the time that they're incapable, that they're not doing this properly, that they're ugly today, that they look fat, that they, like all the things that we tell ourselves? We wouldn't tell that to other people, would we? Right? Oftentimes, and this is what I see in my clients all the time, oftentimes we have much more compassion and mercy for other people than we do for others. In fact, we are our best judge, right? Our worst judge, actually. So don't do unto yourself what you wouldn't do unto others, right? So when you bring that freedom, self-love and acceptance, it's just bringing a full circle of like, okay, if you examine your own behavior and you hear your own internal discourse, and then you're like, oh, would I tell my lover this? Would I tell my best friend what I'm actually telling myself right now? Like, what is this committee up here telling me about myself, and is this acceptable? And would I tell others that? No, right? So by remembering that you don't want to do unto you what you wouldn't do unto others, then that helps you see the areas where you need to bring in more self-love, more acceptance, and then setting healthy boundaries, coming full circle with that piece of freedom and happiness. And by doing this with yourself, you're giving permission to others to do that as well, with themselves and with others. So you're not only contributing to your own life, you're contributing to other people's life, and then other people's life that are a trickle-down effect of being in contact with the people with whom we've been in contact with, right? How can we make this exponential, where everybody, human beings, can thrive, feel free, feel happy by bringing more love, acceptance, and healthy boundaries, which is just basic respect, right? Being clear with that. What if we could live in a world like this? I want to live in a world like this. I want to live like that every single day, every single moment, and this is what I'm inspired to create. And I hope that this little pep talk is inspiring you as well to create something like that. So I would invite you to share in the comments with me, what are some areas within yourself that would really benefit from more self-love and acceptance? And what are you willing to do in order to let that in, right? And when you catch yourself doing to yourself what you wouldn't do unto others, this is precious information. So bring that up and say, hey, I noticed that I've been judging myself on this and that and this and that. And I would never say that to my friend. So here's what I'm going to do to change that. Post it in the comments. Like, really, let's get real. Let's get real talk, people. Because this is how, when we are real and we give ourselves the permission to be truly who we are, we give other people permission to also be who they are. And then we start sharing, we start showing each other truly who we are. And it's just encouraging. It makes popcorn everywhere of people wanting to be in real conversation, in real authentic conversation, freeing themselves up of everything that's been weighing on them, right? Like, I feel like in society, we don't talk enough about the real stuff. We don't talk enough about who we truly are. And when we put a mask of, I need to protect this image of like, I've got my life all together, but inside I'm feeling like my soul is crushed, or, things are really not going well, but I'm projecting an image that everything is perfect. That is mobilizing so much energy. It's a huge energy leak that could be available for your projects, your passions, for your work, your people, your family, your friends, everything that you want to do, your purpose, right? So what if today was a day that you made a decision that, all right, no more mask. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be bringing onto myself what I would want to bring onto others, I'm just reversing the rule here. Where can you bring yourself more love and more acceptance? And how can you hold healthier boundaries to protect your time, your vitality, and your energy, so that you can show up at your best in any given situation and truly live life to the fullest? That's what I'm all about. So share in the comments what comes up for you. I'm really curious to hear. And thank you for being here, sending you so much love, so much energy, compassion, acceptance, thriving. Let's be happy, humans, right? We don't need all this suffering. We don't need all this weight on us. Let's create that. Let's create daily magic. Let's create freedom and happiness for everyone, right? It's not something you can buy. It's a mindset. It's a mindset to adopt. So anyways, that was my message, my pep talk for tonight. I hope it was inspiring. I hope it helped you. And let me know what you think. All right. Take care, you guys. Love you. Bye.